Hi, I'm Becca. You're probably here for the Uber story, and I am too. But if you could subscribe, that would help me a lot because I will be making videos every week now. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna answer some questions I've been getting a lot, and if you have any ones that I don't answer in this video, you can just leave a comment, and I'll probably just answer it down there. So basically, I got robbed at Coachella. This guy was hitting on me. I turned my back to him, and he said loudly, "I'm gonna steal this girl's stuff so that I have to talk to her in the morning," and he did. He did. He took my phone, my rental car keys, and my credit card. And I was in Indio, California, and I live in Nashville. So I really was stranded. I didn't know what to do. All I had was a piece of paper with a Sprint store address that I had written down. And I had no way of letting my friends know that I was missing or that I needed help because I didn't have any of their numbers memorized. So I ended up going downstairs to the hotel concierge, who was an angel, and that's a fun part of the story I haven't even been able to get to because TikToks are only 3 minutes long, but the concierge is a huge part of the story because she bought me the Uber. So I go downstairs, I had to tell her what was going on, that I got robbed and I was stranded, and she was very concerned. She ended up giving me, she was like this sweetheart, honestly. She gave me coffee and a Nutri-Grain bar. We didn't know if I was gonna have food like for a little bit, for a second, but and then she got me an Uber, and that Uber that she got me was Raul. And when I got in the car, he was like, "What happened to you?" And I was like, "Oh, I just got robbed, but I'm good, it's okay, I'm cool, I don't care." And he was like, "No, I'm gonna stay with you, I feel like I have to stay with you." And he did, thank God, because when we got to the Sprint store, he waited in the car for me for a while because he wanted to make sure I was able to get a phone. Thank God he waited because I was not able to get a phone. I didn't really know my phone plan information and I couldn't get a new phone. So then it was taking so long, so he walked inside to make sure everything was going okay. If he didn't come inside, I don't know what would have happened because I wasn't able to get a phone. So like, where was I gonna go next, if you think about it? I'm in India, California, and where do I go? And I would have to have been like, "Can you guys get me an Uber somewhere?" Like the Sprint workers, I don't know. So he came inside and then he forced me to file a police report. I really didn't want to because I'm not like a police report girl. I'm not like a police station girly, but he made me, and we got Starbucks, and that calmed me down a lot because I was kind of freaking out, but I was trying to play it cool because I didn't want to stress this guy out who was already helping me. Fun anecdote about that is that he started translating for a Spanish speaking family that came in to the police station who was having trouble communicating with the police. And so that just showed me his character. He's just like a naturally helpful man. He's honestly a saint, especially after spending time with his family this past weekend in San Francisco, which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, we filed a police report, and he's so sweet. He is, not the police. The police were not very helpful. They thought I was just some party girl who blacked out and like lost her stuff, and I can't with them. But even if I was, though, I feel like you still should have been helpful. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm stranded in a different city, and they were like, they saw that I was with an Uber driver, so they were like, "You're good, right? Like, what do you need us for, babe?" Like, okay, shut up. So we waited for them to basically leave the Airbnb that we were searching because we were like, we're gonna keep searching after they leave, because they gave up. They're like, "Yeah, we can't find it, sorry." Backtracking, my mom was able to, I do have my mom's phone number memorized, so I called my mom and she helped me to find my friends on my phone. We found the address that the phone was at. It was an Airbnb that this guy was staying at, the guy who robbed me. The police brought us there, and because we did have a police report filed, the Airbnb owner let us come in and search for my phone or car keys and credit card, etc. So we searched. Basically we just played a waiting game. He kept saying like, patience is key here because we're just gonna wait and we're gonna keep going back until we find it. And he did stay. He stayed with me from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Everything was taking forever, and he was just being so patient. We ended up going to dinner because I was hungry. It was 5 p.m. At some point he asked me when my birthday was, and I said June 16th, and that's when I found out that is the date that his daughter got diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago. So that was crazy to me. And I'm not a religious person, by the way, but this whole thing kind of made me believe in like, there has to be a God, because if he was not my Uber driver, I don't know what would have happened to me. I genuinely don't know. When I learned about his daughter, who's 18, a senior in high school, going through chemo, I was like, oh my God, I just wasted this guy's hard-earned time and money, and I have to repay him somehow. He had no idea I had followers at this point, so I just ended up saying, like, I can help you. I feel like I can help you. I can post about this and, like, get people to take action. And I think he was like, yeah, okay. I don't know if he actually thought that I actually would, but I did. Long story short, I got my phone back. We found it on top of the gate. I go home. I get home, and I'm like, I need to make a GoFundMe for this man. I posted it, and I'm not even gonna lie, I anonymously donated $350 of the first $1,000 because I was like, I didn't know if people would care or donate, so that's why I'm so thankful for you guys for donating, and something in the story resonated with you, which makes me so happy. So I made the GoFundMe, and within 1 hour it hit $1,000. Within 24 hours it hit $100,000, which, like, thinking about a question that I have been getting over and over is like, how do you feel you raised so much money? Because now it's like $250,000, and people are asking me, how do you feel? And I'm like, I don't know, because I can't wrap my head around that amount of money. And also, I don't really feel, part of the reason that it hasn't really hit me, I haven't processed it, is because I'm not the one who donated specifically $250,000. It was crowdsourced. It was all of you guys. So I'm so grateful for you guys for sharing it and speaking about the story publicly, because Raul was just so generous, and I honestly think he might be a saint, because all of these things are crazy, everything that happened. This changed me because now I feel way more generous. I feel like strangers aren't strangers. The 3 takeaways, okay, that I've gotten from this are: number 1, always pay it forward. Always pay it forward. Be blindly generous, because you don't know what someone's, wait, maybe that'll be number 2. Number 2, you don't know what someone's going through. Strangers aren't really strangers unless they rob you. Number 3, yeah, I am still in close contact with the Torres family. I'm in a group chat with Myra, Linda, and Raul, and we talk constantly. I talk to them on the phone, and when the fundraiser hit 20,000, we FaceTimed, and their entire family is just like, oh my god. They're all just, their demeanor, like the way they, I don't know, they're all just so like, no one should go through what this family's going through, and it would be a natural response for someone to like, for a family to be like depressed, but they are just so happy, loving, outgoing. One day after the GoFundMe went live, Raul's dad unfortunately passed away. He was not doing well with cancer, and so two immediate family members were under Raul's care, and that's a lot of financial pressure to put on a family. So this money is going towards medical bills, rent, and a funeral that Raul ended up paying for himself. So also, Myra is a senior in high school and has prom and graduation this month, and he has 3 children, which is expensive in itself. So they deserve it. So I ended up getting to meet the rest of the Torres family over the weekend. I went to San Francisco with them, and we went to an amusement park. It was so sweet, so fun. The thing I love about them is that they treated me immediately like I was one of them, instead of being like nervous or like weird around me, you know. And also, they're stuck with me forever. So here are just like some clips that I took from the weekend. I'm gonna make it into like a quick compilation. I honestly didn't film too much like sit down talking with them, because I didn't want them to feel like they had to be like on. I wanted it to just be like a fun weekend for them, so that they could not focus on giving me content, you know. So that's why I just have been narrating it for you guys. All in all, it was a super fun weekend. They were so sweet, so welcoming. Also, he picked me up from the airport. A forever Uber driver, I guess. Above all, I just want to say thank you guys so much for caring. Thank you guys for sharing the story. Thank you for donating, and I love you guys. Hi.
How you doing?
How do you feel about being famous?
Oh, dude, it's a trip. So people at the hospital, from our hospital, are following you now?
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
God. I'm so sorry.
I showed her doctor, and I showed her the video, everything of the TikTok and everything that you did, and I showed it to her, and she's like, She was like, that is awesome. She's
Really?
like, that is very awesome. And then she goes, I already showed Dr. Rizaki. I already showed the nurses. So I think quite a bit of them are already following her too.
Are you gonna Uber in a like for a while?
Well, I will go back to Ubering. I do want to. Just right now, I'm just trying to do, like, we got the funeral arrangements. We have everything going on good. So Tuesday's viewing, and then
Wednesday's
the burial.
The burial. Okay.
Yeah.
And did the money already hit your account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the money already hit my account.
Is
So
it gonna be in like different times you're gonna get?
I think so. I think that's the way it works. Like,
It's almost at 200K. Have you seen that?
yeah, I know. I was like,
It's at 199.
I know. I seen that, and I was
That's
like,
crazy.
oh my god.
I know. It's so close.
I was like, wow. It's just, dude. It's like.
How many followers do you have on TikTok now?
I know I have like over 1,500.
15,000.
I'm sorry, 15,000.
Are you gonna be a TikToker now?
I'm thinking about it, like starting to do a lot of videos. Well, I am going to do more videos with my daughter.
Yeah, the people are begging.
I see so many beautiful things, and I tell my wife, I'll go like, we need to go across the bay, which is, across.
but you don't take me.
We'll go down there to.
And I'm waiting.
She's just taking me on a date.
Okay.
Everyone was so mad at me because I thought that the what is it?
The michelada?
Michelada. I thought that was a margarita. They're like, I want. Stop.
No, I see the comments on there. They're like, that looks like a michelada. Somebody goes, those are really good.
No, I hated it. Remember how much I hate. I thought it was gonna be sweet, and it was like tomato juice or something.
Yeah, you said you don't really like
It
tomato
was
juice.
clamato juice they put in.
Yeah, so it's tomato juice.
Tomato
That's
juice,
what it
yeah.
is. Really bad. I'm a bad looker at cameras, Becca. I'm really bad. I'm like, I do this. I wait for people because sometimes they'll get the wrong hotel room.
Of course you
And who's your dad's favorite then? Oh, we all know that's Javier. It's me now.
No.
I'm his favorite.
Are you live? Or are you just recording?
What did you just do though? Did you just give someone money?
Yes.
Why?
Because he just sitting there, nobody stopped by to do anything, and he's probably hungry.
So sweet. We also gave a $20 tip to the Starbucks employee.
You did?